While the majority of Australians seem to be pretty happy with the changes to the Stage 3 tax cuts, there's one group that are absolutely frothing over the prospect, the Coalition. This whole situation's left them looking and sounding pretty rattled and confused. I mean, more confused than normal. I present to you Michaelia Cash.
What does the Coalition believe in? We believe in lower taxes. But what we've also said is we oppose tax cuts. What does the Coalition stand for? What do we have a record of delivering to Australians by way of legislation? Tax cuts, Kieran, that's in our DNA. It's Australians' money, and guess what? We want them to have more of it.
Those clips are from a single interview.
We believe in lower taxes. We oppose tax cuts.
So they oppose tax cuts, they stand for tax cuts. The whole thing gave me whiplash. Michaelia goes on to roll out a little misrepresentation.
When you look at the actual package, we've estimated that what's going to be returned to Australians who actually do end up with something is around $15 a week. Well, guess what? That doesn't go anywhere near addressing the cost of living pain that Australians
that's on top of the original
live each and every day. But it's still...
It is more than that,
Kieran.
because it's on top of the original, so it's closer to $40.
But Kieran, it doesn't matter.
I mean, facts should matter. So where does this $15 come from? The $15 she's talking about is the differential between the old and new tax cuts at some income levels. So you remember Barry, the median income earner? He's a good example. Under the old Coalition version of Stage 3, Barry was going to receive an $11 per week tax cut. Under the new Labor version, he'll receive a $26 per week tax cut. So he's going to be about $15 a week better off under the revised Stage 3. But $26 a week better off overall compared to what he's paying in tax today. The Coalition has clearly workshopped their go-to slogan, and I think I found the original source. The Gold Coast's very own Susan Lay.
We have a liar in the lodge. Liar in the lodge, a liar in the lodge.
A liar in the lodge. You've got a liar in the lodge.
Australians have been shocked to know that they've got a liar in the lodge.
I'm sure this slogan would hit a lot harder had we not all become so desensitised to having liars in the lodge over the past decade.
Let's hear Weenie's catchphrase.
We are the party of the working class.
Needs work.
To round out this little collection, let's check in on how Jane Hume is handling things.
He can never make a single promise again, whether it be on negative gearing, whether it be on capital gains, whether it be on tax on the family home. There is no reason to believe Anthony Albanese ever again. He's proven himself a liar.
Jane Hume, with all of those things that you raised, the fact that you want to raise other things, doesn't that demonstrate that you accept that this change is actually popular in the community?
Well, if you're a drowning man, you reach for a life raft, no matter what that life raft is. If your real disposable income has gone back, of course
does that mean that under your taxation policy, men were drowning?
No.
Nice. But at the end of the day, despite all the noise, this is the only thing that matters.
We're supporting this change.